right. Shalom. First and foremost, we're gonna give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. They rule and teach well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect that's spreading the truth out the four winds. Alright, this is your brother Shamar coming back to edify the 12 tribes of Israel. Alright, so today's lesson is going to be a breakdown of Revelation, the 13th chapter. Alright, we know that when these Christians and these ordinary people, man, that don't know that they're Israelites or don't believe or teach, alright, that they're Israelites or keep the commandments as such, you go into the scriptures and you read Revelation 13, you read these various passages, and you're not applying it or breaking it down or understanding it, alright, the correct way. Alright, because we got the truth, man. This is the truth, the 100% truth, the true breakdowns of the Holy Bible. Okay, so first we're gonna start with the book, with the word Revelation. Alright, what does the word reveal mean? Alright, you look at the prefix, alright, of the word revelation. Okay, and where you get reveal or revel. Alright, the revealing of. Okay, so that's what the word revelation means, the revealing of. And then you go to Revelation 1, the first chapter. Alright, and it says what? This is the revelation of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. Alright, that's the true name of the only begotten Son. Okay? And we know that it's written in as Jesus Christ. Alright, which goes back to the word earth pig or pig. Alright, that's what the Romans used to call the Jews, alright, the Israelites. Alright, they used to call them pigs. Alright, and and the word Christ goes back to Serapis Christos, alright, meaning the anointed. Alright, Serapis Christos, alright, was an Egyptian, the son of Ptolemy, I believe. Let's double check. Okay, so here it is. Alright, Serapis Christus or Serapis, alright, is a Graeco Egyptian god. Alright, we know that you jump down, it says Serapis was extensively popularized in the 3rd century BC on the orders of Greek pharaoh Ptolemy I as means of unify the Greek and Egyptian subjects of the Ptolemaic Empire. Alright. So, what does that mean? All right, so we know that when Ptolemy, all right, Ptolemy, when he took over Egypt, he was pretty much, he said that he was like a god or a savior. All right. And then his son, so he was saying he was the Most High. All right, I can't find it right now on Google. But and then his son, he had a son and he named him Serapis Christus. Okay, and pretty much he was that led to him saying that he was the son of the Most High. All right, so they pretty much based it off of Yahweh Shai. All right, sent like a couple of like a rulership before. All right, Yahweh Shai came into the earth. People like, how is that possible? All right, how could they base, all right, a belief or a philosophy or a explanation of something? How could they base that off of something that happened in the future? All right, because you go to the book of Isaiah chapter 7 and verse 14. All right, that's the prophecy of Yahweh Shai's birth. Okay, so we know that the prophets back then, they had the spiritual Salakia. I was kind of thrown off. So we know the prophets, they had visions. They had spiritual anointing on them to receive visions from the Most High. So they pretty much got the prophecy from the Lord directly from the lips of the Most High and his angels. All right, hey, my son is coming in the earth. All right, he gonna be born of a virgin. So it's gonna be a woman that ain't laid with no men, and she gonna get pregnant, all right, by someone from the line of David. Okay, from the root of Jesse. All right, you read that in I think that's like Isaiah 11. All right, so it's gonna be a ruler and a governor, all right, that's gonna stand up for righteousness. All right, that's gonna come from the loins of Jesse. All right, we know they went Boaz, Obed, Jesse, David. Okay, so we know that Joseph comes from the line of Jesse. Okay, and that's when Joseph came into Mary, okay, and as a virgin, and was finna put her away because they hadn't had a marriage. All right, so we know that was a prophecy. All right, that was hundreds of years before, all right, the Greek Empire. All right, because who is Ptolemy? Ptolemy, all right, that was one of Alexander's friends, or one of his generals. All right, we know that during the time of Alexander the Greek, or Alexander the Great, more popularly known as, he pretty much conquered the entire world. All right, he was white. He was an Edomite. And he pretty much conquered the entire earth. He stole it from the Medo-Persians and conquered more territory. Okay? And then Ptolemy was one of his generals. All right, and when Alexander died, he separated his kingdom into his 4 generals. He separated it into 4 generals. Okay? And one of it was Seleucid, Ptolemy, and it was either one or 2 others. All right, and we know that Ptolemy, he's an Edomite. He's from the loins of Esau. All right, so he's an antichrist. So what did he come with? He came with antichrist behavior. He heard that, hey, the Israelites, all right, the ones that came out of the Red Sea, all right, God stood up for them and destroyed their enemies with spiritual power. All right, they're having a ruler that's going to come from their loins. So let's scoff and make it look false. Okay, and that's when they came with this Serapis Christus. Okay, and they're saying that Serapis is based off of Ptolemy's son. All right, you gotta think spiritual. You gotta put your spiritual goggles on. All right, you go back in time. All right, to the time of the Israelites. All right, when we were in our own country, to the time of when Egypt, Greece. All right, it was a different mindset. So nobody done seen the Most High. All right, but it's a nation of people talking about a God. All right, and how their God is going to protect them from all their enemies, and how they're superior, all right, to everybody else on the earth because of the covenant, all right, that they have with the Lord. Okay, so that's when they done rose up, all right, scoffed, all right, and went to war against these people, all right, without considering the facts and actual history, because little do they know, they're tied in to this history, all right, that's written in the Holy Bible. All right, they come from the loins of Isaac. All right, the covenant went Abraham, Isaac, and it was going to be Esau. All right, but we know the Lord, he marked Esau's spirit, all right, as the wicked. Okay, and that's what he raised him up to be, all right, the wicked. All right, to be a curse on the face of the earth. All right, and to enjoy the fruits of being a curse, the wicked. Okay, so that's when the Lord gave the blessing to Jacob. All right, and we know Jacob was dark skinned. Okay, and now Jacob had 12 sons. All right, and that's you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Seminole Indians. Okay, so we know that it's always gonna be antichrist because of jealousy. All right, they hate that the Lord's children, all right, the children of the Most High, okay, are superior spiritually to them. All right, because the Lord has set up the earth in that direction. All right, he has a government coming. All right, a new rulership. All right, the word enos. All right, it means rulership. Okay, so now we're going to jump to Revelation chapter 13. All right, the book of the revelations of Yahushua. All right, in 1. And I stood upon the sand of the sea and saw a beast rise out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and upon his horns 10 crowns, and upon his heads the names of blasphemy. Okay, so you look at the word beast. All right, we're gonna digest this. All right, because there's a lot of meat right there in just one scripture. Beast. Okay, so it says a wild animal, wild beast. All right, it's a metaphor. That's what we're looking for. A brutal, bestial man. All right, so this is a representation of a man. All right, and what comes from a man? Children. All right, and little people don't know that from that man comes a nation. All right, depending on how many sons they have. Okay, so when we say beast, all right, that means a nation or a rulership. All right, a government, a kingdom. All right, so this is John the Revelator. He had a vision, okay, on the island of Patmos. All right, because we know that was the fire of Rome. All right, you do your research on the fire of Rome, okay, and it pretty much say that Rome was burned down. All right, they speculated that it was either the Caesar in charge to expand his mansion. All right, and also they're saying that it was the Jesuits or the rebels, Salakia, the rebels at that time. Okay, and we know that they accused John the Revelator, all right, of having something to do with all that fire, all right, that burned down Rome and almost cost them their kingdom. All right, it eventually did cost them their kingdom, because we know that in the fire of Rome lost a lot of wealth, and with wealth comes their army, all right, to pay their soldiers. All right, and we know that later on, all right, during the Byzantine Empire, all right, that's when the Israelites, all right, conquered Rome. Okay, so now this is John after the fire of Rome and him being slandered with charges, all right, false charges, saying that he burned down Rome, serving out a sentence on the island of Patmos. All right, and it says, I saw a beast rise out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and upon his horns 10 crowns, and upon his heads the name of blasphemy. All right, so that beast is a representation of a kingdom or country. All right, and the 7 heads and 10 horns, all right, and 10 crowns, all right, that's a representation of more countries. All right, more rulerships. All right, we're gonna pull up the image. All right, here it is right here. All right, it took a little while to find it. All right, but it said the beast with 7 heads and 10 horns. All right, that's what we just read in Revelation 13. All right, so it says the 7 heads are the 7 governments or kingdoms ruled by Esau. All right, so that beast is the nation of Esau. All right, the so-called white man. Okay, Salakia. All right, so we know that if we keep reading, I think it's Revelation 17. All right, it said that it was going to be a whore riding the beast. There it is right there, Revelation 17. And so that whore riding that beast is United States of America. All right, because what do they call America? They call it the Promised Land. All right, so we know that the Edomites or the Amalekites are the descendants of Esau, are the damn Antichrist. Or we know that Yahushua separated good and evil, all right, all right, through his 2 sons, all right, Jacob and Esau. All right, Jacob being the righteous and Esau being the wicked. Okay, so we know that the great whore, all right, is America, and she rides this beast, all right, and is protected, all right, by this beast, all right, the rulership that's set up. Okay, so the seven heads, all right, it says Germania Major, all right, the Romans, the French, the Spanish, Germania Minor, the British, and the Greeks. Okay, that's the seven heads. All right, and the 10 horns is Belgium, Denmark, France, Italy, Luxembourg, the Netherlands, Greece, Spain and Portugal, England and Ireland, and West Germany. All right, but it also, all right, there's another one that tell you the other 10 horns, because these 10 horns also transfer over. All right, I think the only one I remember right now is the Anglo-Saxons. All right, damn Edomites, like the family of Esau. All right, we know Esau, all right, the son that had the birthright taken from him. All right, he had a line too. All right, just like we say how we know that Jacob had 12 sons, and his 12 sons, all right, went into Egypt and came out of Egypt by way of the Red Sea. All right, Isaac's other son, Esau, he had sons as well. All right, Eliphaz. All right, and his grandson, all right, Amalek. All right, and I think it's some more of his grandchildren, Teman. All right, and once again, all right, these sons, all right, they took wives. All right, and through their wives they had sons. All right, and through those sons they became nations. All right, or tribes, specific groups of people. All right, that got the same fathers. All right, so Teman, he later would be the father of the Temanites. All right, which are the Germans. All right, and Amalek, all right, he would later be the father of the Amalekites, all right, which are the Jewish, all right, the ones saying that they are Jews and they aren't, all right, that damn those white Jews, all right, like those famous ones that's inside those synagogues, okay, those rich ones, we talking about more specifically the rich Jewish families, those are Amalekites. All right. Who else? Who else did we name? All right, Amalek. All right, Esau. All right, just an ordinary Edomite. All right, those are the Americans. Okay, either Edomites, you would call an ordinary American, or a Caucasian, Edomite. Okay, so now we're gonna go back. All right, to Revelation 13. And the beast which I saw, was like unto a leopard, and his feet were as the feet of a bear, and his mouth as the mouth of a lion. And the dragon gave him power in his seat and great authority. Okay, so this beast or this rulership, all right, it was like unto a leopard, a bear, and a lion. All right, so that is a representation of the nation or this country or rulership, all right, likening it unto the rulerships before it. All right, so the leopard, you go to the book of Daniel 7, okay, and it pretty much, you go to the book of Daniel, the 7th chapter, and that pretty much tell you what, that the leopard is the Greek Empire. I know the order of it went the Assyrians, the Medo-Persians, and the Greeks, and then the Romans. So it says it was a leopard. That's the Greek Empire. All right, you look at these countries now and what they have. They've been building buildings. All right, the Leaning Tower of Pisa. All right, a great building over there inside the land of Pisa, built by the Edomites. All right. They all got that same look, all right, that the first Senate, all right, had. All right, it almost looks like the kingdom of the Most High. All right, you look at the building. All right, and then it got those little air pockets or glassless windows. All right, those little gaps. All right, and it pretty much is a structure to look like a godly type of form. All right, we know that they're building things, all right, as a representation of power, of their power. All right, look what I built. All right, look what I have over here. All right, that's pretty much what they've been building. All right, so we know that the Greek Empire, all right, it has Greek philosophies over here in the United States. All right, it's not just the United States. All right, but all these countries, all right, that rule the earth. So we know this is a vision of the future, Salakia. All right, this is a vision of the future. All right, and of right now. All right, the time we're in right now. So who is ruling over the earth? All right, we know we're all under one rulership. Okay, every country on the face of the earth are under one rulership. Okay, and we know that rulership will have to is based, all right, and structured, all right, out of these countries sitting right here: Germania Major, the Romans, the French, the Spanish, Germania Minor, the British, and the Greeks. Okay, and the United States of America. All right. So it says, and his feet were the feet of a bear. All right, the bear, who was that inside the book of Daniel 7? All right, that's another empire. All right, the Medo-Persians, all right, or the Iranians today. Salakia. And it says his mouth was the mouth of a lion. All right, and that's the Assyrian/Babylonian Empire. And the dragon gave him his power and his seat and great authority. All right, and who is that dragon? All right, the dragon is the Roman Empire. Okay, so where it say the kingdom of Rome, all right, the Roman or the Edomite empires in Rome, all right, what happened? They fell, all right, and then they rose back to power, and then they fell again, all right, but then dispersed their knowledge and way of ruling, all right, to who? This new beast, all right, this new rulership. Okay, and it says, and I saw one of his heads as if it were wounded to death, and his deadly wound was healed, and all the world wondered after the beast. Okay, so we know that deadly wound, all right, it being deadly wounded, all right, was when the Roman Empire fell. Okay, we know it fell. All right, what? That dragon, all right, got wounded. All right, it fell like twice. All right, it fell to the Byzantine Empire. All right, and then we know. Let's look it up. All right, Salakia. All right, so we know that the original Roman Empire, like Julius Caesar time, Rome, that fell, all right, in like 400 AD, all right, to the Byzantine Empire, which is known as the Dark Ages. Okay, and then it came back into power, all right, under the Ottoman Empire. Salaki, I probably got the times wrong. All right, so we know that the Roman Empire fell to the Byzantine Empire, which are Israelites. All right, and then it came back into rulership under the Ottoman Empire. All right, we gotta see it. Let's look. So Byzantine Empire. All right, so the Byzantine Empire. The Byzantine also referred as the Middle Ages. All right, so the eastern half of the empire survived and caused the fall of the West in 5th century AD. All right, so what does that say? That say in the 5th century, so like 400 AD. All right, so we know Yahushua walked the earth 400 years, all right, before this event. So 400 AD, all right, in the country of Rome, all right, which is the Roman Empire as a whole. All right. the ordinary Roman Empire, which is the empire of the Edomites, all right, fell, all right, to, all right, the Byzantine Empire, okay, and they ruled for 1,000 years. So that's when you go to the book of Revelation, chapter 20, and they tell you that the devil, all right, they put a chain on the devil, okay, and for 1,000 years, all right, so the Byzantine Empire was ruling, all right, the entire earth at that point in time, all right, which was a kingdom of Israelites. All right, you could look at the Russian iconoclasm, all right, because it was Moors inside of, I think it was Moors ruling Russia as well. I'm not positive. All right, but you look at the Russian iconoclasm, all right, and they got this documented. All right, the Israelites are dark skinned, all right, people, all right, controlling, all right, Europe as a whole. All right, and then for 1,000 years, 1,000 years is a very long time. Okay, and then, all right, we know it fell to the Ottoman Empire. Okay, let's see, in 1453. Okay, so that empire that was ruled by the Israelites, all right, known as the Byzantine Empire, all right, where almost all of Europe, almost most, if not all of Europe, was ran by Israelites. Okay, fell in 1453. Okay, during most of, all right, so that's when the Edomites came back into rulership, all right, during the Ottoman Empire. All right, so then they were in rulership, all right, and that's when I'm not sure because I just looked it up, and it say that they were functioning perfectly fine after the Ottoman Empire until World War One. Okay, so and we know that United States of America existed, Great Britain existed, so I'm not sure really what happened there. Salakia. All right, but it said that it was wounded. All right, we know that was when Rome fell. Okay, and it say, and they worshiped the dragon, which gave power unto the beast, and they worshiped the beast, saying, who is like unto the beast? Who is able to make war with him? Okay, so it says they worship the dragon, which is the Roman Empire. All right, that ancient Roman Empire. All right, that empire of wickedness. Okay, and it says, and they were given unto him a mouth, speaking great things and blasphemies, and power was given unto him to cause 40 months to continue 40 months. All right, so that 40 months. All right, that is that's not 42 months. Okay, that's more like thousands of years. All right, that could be hundreds of years. All right, we know that with the time with the Most High, it changes. All right, you look at the book of 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 8, probably 9. All right, and it say that one day with the Most High is like unto 1,000 years. All right, so you know when you with the Most High, all right, the time changes. Okay, so we're not sure how long that 42 months is. All right, and he opened his mouth in blasphemy against the Most High, to blaspheme his name and his tabernacle and them that dwell in heaven. And it was given unto him to make war with the saints and to overcome them, and power was given him over all kindreds and tongues and nations. All right, so we know that's the empire we're under right now. All right, they rule what? All nations. Okay, they control all the tongues. All right, what they changed? They changed the tongue from being ordinary Hebrew, all right, all the way to man. Now you got the Moabites speaking Mandarin, calling themselves Chinese. All right, whitewashing the earth. All right, you got the Israelites. All right, that's supposed to be speaking Hebrew. All right, speaking English, Spanish. Okay, they speaking English and Spanish. All right. What else? What else? That's about it. And Portuguese. Yeah. And you got the and then you got, because at one point in time everybody was speaking So like everybody was speaking a certain language that stemmed from the Hebrew, because we know during the Tower of Babel, okay, that's when all the languages were confounded. All right, and so we know that those languages no longer them languages that was being spoken. Salaki. Um, why? Because the white man that came and changed everything. So let's take a country that's speaking Hebrew. All right, they done changed it. Hey, you speaking Hebrew, you must know your nationality going all the way back to the time of the beginning. So let's change that, because I don't like the fact that they saying that I'm going into slavery and I'm being exterminated. So they done came and changed it. All right, which is wickedness. They say, do not remove the Father's landmark. And all that dwell upon the earth shall worship him whose names are not written in the book of life of the Lamb slain from the foundation of the earth of the world. Alright, so what does that say? Everybody on the earth, alright, that's not of the elect, alright, are gonna be doing what? Worshiping this damn beast. Alright, and what is worshiping the beast? Alright, you bound down the Edomites. Alright, the same motherfucker that had you in captivity and that beat the truth out of you, alright, which is that I'm from Israel and my name is something in Hebrew. Oh, alright? They done beat the truth out of you, man. Alright, and you over here sitting buddy with him, man, learning his philosophies. Okay? Salakia. And so it says that all that dwell on the earth shall worship him. Alright, so you got the damn what? The white man, he coming with what? He coming with Christianity. Alright, watered down truth. Alright, the truth watered down. Alright, that's a form of worship or bowing, alright, or submitting, alright, to Esau. Alright, going to the Christian church, alright, and saying that the Lord is coming back for everybody, alright, when he putting the Edomites to death. Okay? So that's one way of worshiping, alright, the beast. Alright, is by getting under his philosophies, okay, or his religions. How else, man? Alright, sacrificing your life. Alright, they say what? You sold your soul. Alright, you look at the rappers, man. You look at Pooh Shiesty. Alright, he must have came with a song and said, if you want to beat the game, you gotta sacrifice your life to us. Alright, so let's dissect that. Let's break that down. Okay, so when you sacrifice your life to something, that means you put nothing before that. Alright, so if the gang come and say, hey, I need you to eat pork, hey, I need you to go kill I need you to go kill somebody on the other side, alright, and then you know, hey, we are related and we under laws that say we are not allowed to kill our brother. Alright, thou shalt not kill. Okay? They saying you gotta put what I say first. Alright? That's sacrifice, that's selling your soul. Alright, because your soul is what your spirit. Alright, you supposed to be tapping into your spirit. Alright, being spiritually minded. Alright, by the actions you do in your fleshly body. Okay? So where it say you making yourself a living sacrifice unto the Lord. Alright, when you come and what? You fast. Alright, you go out and you teach for an hour long. Alright, giving praises to the God of heaven and earth. Alright. You don't do no wickedness in your body. All right, that's sacrificing yourself. All right, putting your own time on the line. Okay. So, well, we know that you can't sacrifice your life, all right, to no gain. You gotta sacrifice your life, all right, to the Lord. All right, that's another way of worshiping, all right, the beast, gang banging. All right, you saying I'm this, I'm gangster disciple, I'm conservative vice lord. I'm blood, I'm crib, I'm BD. You know what I'm saying? When you supposed to be saying, I'm an Israelite. Alright? So what comes first? Alright, that's another way of worship. You putting something else first. Alright? Cause when you put that first, you buying down to everything it say. You worshiping it damn near. You glorifying what you doing. Why? Because that's what you doing. You wouldn't be doing nothing you wouldn't want to do. Alright? And that's what's in this earth today. Alright, do what thy will is a do what thy will spirit in the earth. So what you either gonna sacrifice your life to the Lord, alright, and be in that uncomfortability, or you gonna be fasting, what you gonna be hungry, man. Okay? You gonna be you're not gonna be able to eat, alright, that donut, alright, that fresh donut, man, alright, from Dunkin' Donuts in the morning, alright, on certain days. Alright, you're gonna have to be organized. Very organized, alright, because what? The Most High is very strict. Alright, there's no slack, alright, when it comes to the Lord. Alright, it say that, hey, we gonna keep the Passover, alright, on the 14th day, alright, of the first month, alright, and then 7 days, alright, and then 7 days after that, alright, we only eating unleavened bread. Alright, and if you eat anything else besides what we just said, you being put to death. Alright, and there's no going around, there's no second chance. Alright, so you keep the Passover and you keep the Feast of Unleavened Bread. Alright, now if a little kid, alright, or a grown ass man, alright, they get up and they forget. Alright, let's say you forget an innocent mistake. Alright, that's the Lord marking you for wickedness and we gonna put you to death. Alright, that's how strict it is with the Lord. Okay? So let's keep reading. Alright, and we know that if you don't put the Lord first, you're gonna be put to death. Alright, plain and simple. Alright, if you don't come out and teach this doctrine, alright, when the prophets come to you, hey, you know you're an Israelite, hey, I want you to come out and teach with me, alright, you're gonna be put to death. Alright, people think they big and strong, big and bad, man. Alright, but we got that real dangerous person for you. We got what you want, man. Alright, cause the Lord, he balanced. Alright, it's a God of the universe. Okay? Alright, so it say the land that the book of life. Alright, so you want to be written in the book of life. How you get written in the book of life? Alright, by doing righteousness. Alright, of the Lamb slain from the foundation of the world. Alright, what's the foundation of the world? Alright, that's this matrix we in. Alright, you come into the world and what they teach you everything. This is a tree, this is how you eat, this is where you use the bathroom, this how you make sure you use the bathroom, you know what I'm saying? This is the way of life. You see what I'm saying? So, and then you get smitten from it, you get taken out of it. Alright, and nobody knows where you go. Alright, but we know that the prophets know that you go back to who created you, okay, which is the Lord. Alright. And that's very scary for a lot of people. A lot of people are scared of death. Alright, why? Because you don't know what's gonna happen next. Alright, we tell you all the time. Alright, you gonna die, you're gonna go to the Most High, but you still don't want to die because you still uncertain. Okay? So let's keep reading. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints. Alright, so it says, alright, that's a precept right there. Alright, a great precept. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. Okay, so it says, if you put somebody in slave chains, alright, you're going to be put in slave chains. Alright, so who put the Israelites in slave chains? More specifically, you so-called Negroes. Alright, which is the tribe of Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. Alright, we know that it wasn't just America, alright, it wasn't just slavery, alright, black on white slavery, alright, in the United States of America. Alright, it was also in the Caribbean, alright, the West Indies, alright, the land of Haiti. Okay, there were dark male, women, and children taken from the coast of Africa, alright, which is the land of Ham. Okay, for they were brought to what, the coast of America, Haiti, and the West Indies. Okay, and those are the Israelites. All right, we know the Jewish. All right, them Amalekites. All right, that say that they're Jews and are not. They targeted. All right, the Israelites. All right, why? Because they hate the Israelites. They jealous of them. They down there inside of Africa keeping the laws, keeping their laws. So let's go over there and fuck with them. And that's what happened. And then they brought them over here to the lands of America, Haiti, and Jamaica. Okay, and it says, and I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. All right, so it's another beast. All right, and we know that this beast is the United States of America. All right, so what is those two horns? All right, because everything in this is spiritual, meaning it got a whole lot of deepness to it. All right, they say that those two horns are those two sides of government in the United States. All right, which is the Democratic Party and the Republican Party. You never have seen a liberal or conservative president. All right, what did the president always be? He always be Democrat or Republican. All right, so the two rulerships or those two horns of that beast is the Democratic Party, which is the Senate, all right, and their president that they want elected, all right, and the House of Representatives, all right, aka the Republicans, all right, and their president that they want voted inside. All right, so those are two houses, all right, two forms of rulership, all right, and that's that pretty much the United States of America. So that breakdown, Revelation 13:11, and he spake as a dragon. Him speaking as a dragon means he speak like the Roman Empire, all right, and he exercised all the power of the first beast before him, and causeth the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast whose deadly wound was healed. All right, so we know that's the first that beast, all right, whose deadly wound was healed was the Roman Empire. All right, and now we inside that leg of the Roman Empire. All right, that's known as that beast with 7 heads. All right, so it say that we gotta worship this beast. All right. So, which is based off the back of the Roman, Assyrian, Babylonian, Medo-Persian Empire. All right, meaning you go to jail and what's going to happen? They're going to take your ass. All right, and you got to think back to what the fuck is going on. How spiritual is that? All right, so the Lord said, any sodomite shall be put to death. That's what our Lord said. All right, any man that want to take another man's asshole, all right, for any reason, don't matter. All right, is to be put to death, point blank, period. All right, and we know the white man, he done came. All right, he done put you in his jail. All right, and he done took your ass. All right, and we know that's wickedness. All right, so that's a form of us having to worship that beast. All right, whose deadly wound was healed. Okay, and he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on earth in the sight of men. All right, so what that just say? All right, it says, so this rulership, this beast, all right, which is the United States of America, and he made fire to come down from heaven. Okay, so what happened? All right, over there in Japan during World War II, the United States of America rained fire, all right, nuclear fire, all right, on Japan. Okay, Hiroshima and Nagasaki. All right, so that's them making it rain fire from heaven, all right, on the earth, all right, the sight of men. And when they say the sight of men, all right, that means all the nations. So now everybody's scared to go to war with who? The United States of America. Why? Because they got that nuclear bomb. All right, and it says, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword and did live. Okay, so what that say? It say that he deceived, all right, them that dwell in the earth, all right, by those miracles, all right. He fear. I know he put in fear, all right, in all the nations, okay. And what else? It also say, okay, that he want everybody to worship that image of the beast. All right, what is the image of the beast? All right, that's that American dream. All right, or that the dream. All right, that false dream. All right, that they painted for everybody in the earth. What you want? You want to be rich? All right, you want to be at the top. You want to be looked at as a man. All right, a very dangerous man. This. All right, you want to be respected. All right, that's the Roman way. All right, the way of Rome. All right, that's the image of the beast. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. All right, so it says, so this empire, which is still the United States of America, by the way, all right, he gave life to the image of the beast. All right, you look around, man. All right, ain't got a spirit on you. Okay, you look around and you see all these great buildings over here, United States of America. I'm downtown Chicago right now. All right, and you like, dang, them sculptures, they beautiful. All right, but we know that graven images is wickedness. All right, with the Lord. So you really shouldn't be looking at those things as like wonders. You should spit at those things, all right, and pray for them to be destroyed. All right, so that's giving life to the image of the beast. Salaki, I don't know that breakdown. And the image of the beast should both speak and cause that if many would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So was another way of the Roman Empire or the way of America, homosexuality. So if you keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, you see a man sleep with a man, all right, you go out and kill that man, both of them. All right, what they gonna get? They gonna give you lethal injection. They gonna put you to death. All right, so we know that got double meanings. All right, so you get put to death for putting a sodomite to death over here in the United States of America, and not just that. All right, during Jacob's trouble, all right, which is martial law. All right, when they send an army into the neighborhoods, all right, into America, all right, as a more military presence, all right, and less freedoms, all right. You'll be put to death summarily. All right, you don't want to listen to what the damn beast, all right, or the empire gotta say, the government gotta say. All right, they gonna kill you right then and there. You see what I'm saying? And so we know that that's the power that the Lord done gave them. All right, and it say, and he caused it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Okay. And it says, what is that mark? All right, so now we on the mark of the beast. All right, you got the different Israelite camps. They like the mark of the beast. All right, is a embargo, all right, or a way of thinking. All right, the mark of the beast is just sin. All right, we know that you got to put out that right information. All right, we know we got the future prophecies over here in Great Millstone. You see what I'm saying? And we got the future prophecies, and we know that the mark of the beast is the RFID chip. So we know that they're going to come with a little right-size microchip created by Bill Gates and Elon Musk, all right, that's going to go in your forehead or in your hand, all right, and it's like an engine in it, all right, is turned on, just like you turn on your phone. It got electricity in it. So we know that electricity, if it's not tested correctly, you could die if you put it under your skin. So we know we got Bill Gates and Elon Musk, all right, doing science experiments with it, making sure you don't die. You take, all right, and we know that the scriptures say that any man that take the mark of the beast is gonna be put to death. All right, by the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, that's just like the law, statutes, commandments. You're gonna be taken out of the book of life. Okay. So we know that mark, all right, that's in go in your right hand and your forehead, all right, the RFID chip. Okay. And that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. All right. So it says, that's how we know is that RFID chip that you're able to buy things with. Why? Because it say you're not gonna be able to buy or sell, so it gotta do with purchasing. So it's gonna be something that's gonna go on your right hand or on your forehead, somewhere in your body, all right, that you're gonna be purchasing things with. All right, and what is that? All right, that would be that RFID chip. All right, over here in America, in these different countries. All right, a little right size microchip that you could put under your skin and pay things at the vending machine with. Okay, so let's keep reading here. All right, or the name of the beast or the number of his name. All right, so if you don't respect, all right, what they got going on, they just still put you to death. All right, and you still won't be able to purchase things. Here's wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it's the number of a man, and his number is 666. All right, so we saying that this is Bill Gates. All right, the man that created the RFID chip. All right, we know some of that coding is 666. All right, and we know that's the number of the devil. It's right there, 666. All right, so that's the breakdown of Revelation 13. Now we're going to grab Revelation 14 and 9 and close it out. And a third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. All right. So it says you're gonna be destroyed with nuclear missiles. We know that fire and brimstone, all right, just like that fire that ran from heaven in Revelation 13, all those nuclear missiles, all right, which is the lake of fire. All right, when a nuclear war happens, man, they're not considering civilians because of civilian casualties. So they're gonna drop a nuke on Chicago, all right, and you didn't make it to the bunker, or you made it to the bunker, all right, and that fire still done got you, all right. So that's why we don't sin. We try to keep the commandments to be saved. All right, with that being said, we're going to say, Call Halayan Law, Yahweh Ba'ashin, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashin Wakakadash, Kwam Yasharala, Arise Israel, Wa Ababa Ball, Destruction to Babylon. With that being said, Shalom.